Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with my February TBR. So I hope you guys are ready for one very weird TBR. So I'm kind of in a mood reading month, and so if you really want to know my true TBR, I think you're going to need to watch my vlogs, because it feels like the type of month that I'm going to be picking up what I want to pick up and not something that I've planned out. Usually at the beginning of the month I can tell what I want to pick up, but this month I can tell it's going to be just like a weird month. So I have a weird pick of books here. So let's start off with ones that I'm already currently reading, so I know I'm reading this month. First one is Simon versus the Homo sapiens, and I've already started picking this one up because this is our Muggle Studies book pick for the month of February. We are doing our live show on February 24th on my channel, and I will leave a link to our Goodreads group down below, so if you want to come join in and talk with us on Goodreads, and then we are doing our live show, so I would love all of the company, and if you've already read it, I would love it as well. So if you guys don't know what this one is about, this is all about a boy named Simon who is having these online correspondence with a boy named Blue, and Blue's identity is a mystery, and Simon keeps his identity a mystery, and he knows that he's gay, but he hasn't told anybody, he hasn't come out to anybody, and someone at school finds his emails and threatens to release these emails and pretty much tell everybody that he's gay, and he's not quite ready for that, and he doesn't want that to happen to Blue because Blue is another boy in his high school. So this is already super cute, and I'm really enjoying this one so far. Next up, I am picking up The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This I'm listening to an audiobook, and I'm already, again, like halfway through, and I'm enjoying this one a lot more than I thought I was going to. So definitely getting through this one this month. The Glittering Court is about a girl who is originally a countess, and she is getting married off to a very distant cousin, and she doesn't approve of the match. She doesn't like this boy, and so she dresses up as her maid Adelaide and goes in her place, and she goes off to the Glittering Court. The Glittering Court is a refining school that trains young ladies how to be basically what she already was, which is a countess, and they get trained for sort of free, and they get dressed up and everything. However, their fee is whatever their marriage proposal. So they're basically getting sold off to these men across sea in this new world, and their commission is whatever their selling price is. So that is what the Glittering Court is about. Also, Trevor and I are still listening to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. We've got about 200 pages left of this, so I think we should be able to finish this one this month. Those are the 3 books that I'm already reading. Now let's get into the very weird TBR for February. So as it is Valentine's month, I always want to read contemporaries. I crave them, and it's just routine now. Like once February comes around, I'm craving contemporaries. So this one I bought last year and I never got to, and last year I talked about it, and I had someone on my channel comment that said that this is a fantastic book, and I am so mad at myself that I never got to it. So I'm coming around to February again, and I'm like, I definitely want to pick this up. So it is Scarlet Epstein Hates It Here by Anna Breslau, and this is all about like fan fiction and a girl escaping online because she doesn't have a ton of friends in real life, and I just very relatable. I love that trope, and I love all of those stories like that. And she's actually writing fan fiction about people in her school, and she doesn't want them to find out, and of course I think something probably happens where she finds out, or where the school finds out, and I am just ready for it. It sounds super cute and nerdy, and I am here for this. Another book that I am contemplating on picking up this month is one of my adult fiction books that I don't have too many on my shelf, but I really love baking books, and that is going to be Angelina's Bachelors. This one's been on my eye recently, and this is by Brian O'Reilly, and first of all, there's recipes in here, and I love when baking books have recipes in books because it just makes it feel more real. So this is about a woman who has a passion for cooking, and that's how she deals with her frustrations. So one day she just was like baking a super ton because she was having a rough day, it sounds like, and so she has a ton of food that she can't eat all of herself, so she starts passing it out to her Italian neighbors. And there's one retiree who falls in love with her food and decides to hire her as his personal chef. She is also unmarried and unemployed at this point, so she like jumps at the chance to be taken in for a job, and her cooking prowess gets spread around, and she ends up having 7 bachelors that she cooks for, and they talk about the power of healing through food and everything like that. So I just think this is gonna be super cute. Next up is a book that I would like to get to, but I don't know if I'm going to get to, and that is because my audiobook auto-checked out, so I already have it, but I'm in the middle of an audiobook right now, so I'm trying to speed through Glittering Court. But the audiobook that I have waiting for me is City of Heavenly Fire, which it finally showed up because I figured I put this on hold at the beginning of December and it's just now getting to me. So my library has ridiculous wait times, and I really want to get to this, and this is a big chunker of a book, and this is the last one in this series, and I really want to finish it because I was like really getting into it at the end. So I want to get to this one. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it before it expires on my hold list. This is another one that I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to, but it would be nice, and that would be Fruit Baskets Volume 2. I like had mixed feelings about the first volume, but it like the enjoyment factor was like a 10 for me, and I really enjoyed it. So I like it even regardless if it has problematic things in it. And this is all about a family who basically turns into the Chinese zodiac, and it's a secret. So each member of this family turns into the Chinese zodiac when they are embraced with the opposite sex. So they turn into things like a bunny rabbit or a cat or a mouse or a dog, and it's very entertaining, and I really enjoyed it. So I might be picking this one up because I really want to get through the anime as well. And another option that I'm contemplating is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. I really enjoyed the Raven Cycle, Raven Boys. Raven Cycle's the whole thing. I really enjoyed the Raven Boys. During the first one, it was a slow start, but at the end I really enjoyed it, and so I really have been like itching to get into this one, and I know if I put it off any longer that I'm gonna like fall out of it, I'm gonna forget this exists. So I just need to pick it up because I was really enjoying at the end of the Raven Boys, so I want to pick this one up. And last but not least, I'm kind of like hiding because I have so many books on my unread TBR shelves that I need to get to. However, February is Valentine's Day, so I love reading from my favorite love couples and like love tropes and things like that. So I've been trying to talk myself out of picking up a reread, but I've been really craving it, and I have bad influences because my best friend is reading through Bloodline series right now, and he's like, just pick it up, it's fine, like you can do whatever, it's fine, just pick it up. I really want to pick up Vampire Academy, but I know I have so many other books I need to get to, but this might win out and I might pick this one up because Rose and Dimitri are life, so I might pick this one up. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, it'll probably be around Valentine's Day, and I'll probably binge it because they just make me so happy and I love the series. But the problem is, someone leave me a comment down below letting me be like, no, it's okay, Hannah, you can read just this one, but you cannot read the entire series, because I do that every time. Like every time I pick one up, I'm like, it's fine, I'll just read it. Nope. Once I start it, you have to read all of them, and I'm notorious for doing that with my series. Is I can't just reread one book. I cannot read them out of order. That's like out of my comprehension. Is that's okay to do, because you have to read them in order and you have to read all of them. There is no just like stopping, even though you know what's going on in the story. So I might pick this one up, but if I do, be prepared to see all of them, because I can't. Ugh. Things I need to work on as a reader. Does anybody else have this problem? So that is all for my very weird February TBR. Let me know down below which books I should get to first besides the ones that I'm already currently reading, because I have quite the selection. If you want to know what I actually pick up in February, make sure to subscribe and watch my reading vlogs because you will have the most up-to-date info. So that is all for my video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!